Aries, hi. This is going to be a general reading for the week of July 20th. You just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And after the general reading, we'll follow up with a message through the Ascended Master cards from the universe. I want to thank everybody for all your likes and comments so far. It's kind of scary starting a tarot channel. I've done this for years, but just for friends, so I thought it'd be fun to try this. So any likes and subscriptions would be appreciated. Okay, your overall reading is the Eight of Wands. You're in a hurry. There's a lot of love and a lot of relationships and a lot of new opportunities for you. But if you're in too much of a hurry, you might miss the subtle, important things you need to know. So let's get into that and let's see where we're at, okay? The indicator cups for you are the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Overall, there's a lot of good past, present, and future surrounding you. Nothing but good things. So that is surrounded by the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. If you are in too much of a hurry, you might be a little delusional. And I'm just saying that to be kind because I'm right there with you. Slow down. Make sure that what you're feeling or what you're assessing is grounded in reality. Okay? Your indicator card is the Five of Swords, which is basically self-sabotage. Sorry. And that is surrounded by the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. For some of you, there really is the right thing out there. But most of you, you're going to be overconfident. You're going to be possibly the one that promises more than they can deliver when you get down to it. Because it's fine to talk about doing something, but the actual actions may involve a little work. Are you ready for that? Okay. Your Strength card is the Three of Wands, which, new experiences, making plans, that's a good thing. That is surrounded by the Judgment, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. I think when you finally stop and slow down, there could be some indecision because you're not sure. And that is your own soul's way of saying, hold on, Tonto, you need to settle down. Think about it. Your most recent past is the Justice card, but it's the past. And it's the Justice card upside down, which is basically a lack of proper balance. Delusion. And that is surrounded by the Hangman, the King of Cups, and the Magician. Plans that didn't come to fruition. Loss. Sorry. You haven't been real good at this so far, but that's the past. Let's see what the most recent future is. Eight of Pentacles, which is basically success. And that is surrounded by the Death card, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords. There's going to be an immediate change in coming. And it's going to be a lot more sudden than you think. This could be good or bad. This is up to you. But that change is a coming. Your attitude's the Five of Pentacles. Make sure you have a plan. Don't run out and say you're going to get a new job, but quit your job that you have now and then go look. It's easier to find a job when you have a job. Got a apply that about to anything. And that is surrounded by the Two of Wands, the Sun, and the King of Swords. Yeah. It may not work out for you if you don't have a plan. So think, Aries, think. Your attitude about all of it is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's some insecurity. I don't even need to go into that. Hopes and fears is the Nine of Wands upside down, which basically means stubbornness. You are hell-bent on making this happen. But did you plan? And that's surrounded by the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil. You're really afraid this is going to go to shit. You're afraid this is going to go to hell. And there's a lot of attachment to this fear. You need to stop. You need to breathe. And you need to know what your real reality is. My consistent reality is peace, it's prosperity, it's harmony. I embody these things now. This permeates all aspects of my world, and I embrace the greater good. Repeat that until you believe it, because when you do that, the universe is going to stop what it's doing and righten the ship. Okay, your final outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have some things appear, but you're going to be very weary and leery and everything else of it. That's surrounded by the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Star. No, you're not really one to give up hope. Stop. Take a breath. Know your greatest good. And you can get through this. You can get through any negative card on these tarot decks with the right attitude. And that is always my point to all of them. Okay, so let's go with a final message from the universe with our Ascended Masters cards. Wife, daughter, sister, mother. Okay. That balance. You need to balance within to manifest a balanced future. The masculine and feminine energies that we all have within are right there with you. Know your greatest good, and you've got this. I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.